Rec League Podcast. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your family, tell your haters. Available on Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Radio Public, Good Pods, Pocket Casts, Breaker, and Stitcher. At Rec League Podcast on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. At Rec League Pod on Twitter. Episode 111. Coming soon. Yo, whether you watching this from Facebook, Twitter, click the link in my Instagram, or YouTube itself. What up, bro? So, I just watched Hypnotic. It's a new action thriller starring Ben Affleck, Alice Braga, J.D. Pardo, William Fichtner, Jeff Fahey. I feel like I'm forgetting like one really big name. Is directed by Robert Rodriguez. He has directed a lot of dope shit over the past 20 some odd years. Desperado, The Faculty, From Dusk Till Dawn, Spy Kids 2, The Island of Lost Dreams, Spy Kids 3D, Game Over, Sin City, Shark Boy and Lava Girl, The Planet Terror, half of Grindhouse, Spy Kids, All the Time in the World. He co-directed Machete. He directed Machete Kills. And Alita Battle Angel. I know I'm forgetting 1, 2, maybe 5. He's got a long career. I would say more highs than lows. That's up to the viewer. Sin City, A Dame to Kill For. You got Ben Affleck. He's a cop. He suffered a tragedy. Because if y'all haven't seen the trailer, then I don't know how much marketing this movie is getting. I'm so shocked my theater even got it, honestly. Because it's not distributed by a major studio. Y'all don't care about that. But he suffers a tragedy. He bumps into Alice Braga. He is trying to catch someone who may be connected to his loss. And the deeper into the rabbit hole he goes, the more nothing is what it seems. As the viewer, the deeper into this movie you watch, the more anything you saw feels like it doesn't matter. I read that this is like one of Robert Rodriguez's favorite things that he's ever written. The idea and the concept of this movie is very cool. It's like I told my dudes on the podcast. This movie feels like Inception with a vegan option, with a splash of X-Men. Cause it's like, but like, it's not about dreams. The vibe, the tone is just like wannabe Inception. It's like Robert Rodriguez may have loved this on paper. The execution failed. And the script sucks. It started off like it just starts off like this like cop thriller with elements that cops wouldn't expect. And then, cause like, I was fully like expecting like the main antagonist to like be revealed as like Satan or some shit. Like that's how like trippy the start of this movie was. And then, but then I feel like my boys would have been like had my back to the point of, hey, don't go see this. Something is in it that you don't watch. So then I wouldn't have watched it. But here we are. If y'all haven't noticed, like I don't fuck with possession and spirits and demons and shit. It's just not my bag. It's like Ben Affleck is trying his best with what he's given. Alice Braga is trying her best with what she's given. They're fine. They're good. I'd say the acting is good. It's just the writing isn't. And it sucks to say because I like Robert Rodriguez. Jackie Earle Haley was the name I forgot at the top. But there's a scene with Jackie Earle Haley. And why did that happen the way that happened? The scene before that, before they go to Jackie Earle Haley, Ben Affleck is kind of like, dude, first off, like, he's being chased. And then he hides behind something like he's like 10 years old. Like nah, boo boo, you can't find me or some shit. And then they come from behind him, pause, And then what we see on screen isn't what he sees. I'm assuming that everything we see in the screen is what Ben Affleck can see. And then when the whole scenery, when the scenery changes, there's just like, no, this is why this happened. It's just like if we had like minute breadcrumbs as to why some of the possibilities in this movie are made to be in existence, it might have flowed a little better. And then it's like something peaked up. Oh, okay, like it's like 45 minutes too late, but that's interesting. And then it got weird again. Like there's a couple moments of like, okay, that's kind of cool. But then it would like shoot itself in the foot. The script, the movie, the plot. I hate to say it. I'm a Ben Affleck fan. I'm a Robert Rodriguez fan. I'm a Alice Braga fan. But yeah, least favorite movie this year so far. With all that being said, in my opinion, Hypnotic is straight. There's nothing special about this. If I heard correctly, it's gonna be on streaming in like 2 weeks, and you can probably see it for free 2 weeks after that. But have you seen Hypnotic, man? What you think about it? Positive, negative, somewhere in between? Let me know. I recently put up a review for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Before that, Renfield, April movies, Air, Super Mario Brothers. Check all that out, man. Regularly podcast, we're doing Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 spoilers. That'll be up the next day or two. Next weekend, the plan is to watch and review Fast X. The weekend after that, the plan is to watch and review The Little Mermaid. That's actually, Memorial Day weekend is actually a very release-heavy weekend. If there's more than one movie that comes to my theater, there's possibly more than one movie I'll watch and review. But I also want to watch Guardians for a second time. So be on the lookout, man. Like, subscribe, comment. Find me where you find me, man. Don't know where to find me. Watch these credits. Peace.